Welcome to my video. Last time I brought you out here to the legendary crash hard map in this cliff endurance test, I had 6 dragsters lined up along here, and as a general policy, since I'm actually trying to make it to the end of the course, I wasn't using NOS. I didn't want to just go so fast, lose control, crash. That's already an issue, right? So I just wanted to minimize that. But I'm back with these two because there was an issue. Both of these, without NOS, had trouble gathering up the speed to make it over these gaps. And so I thought if I strategically use the NOS, if I feel like I need to, just before a jump, then maybe they'll have a little bit better chance to make it farther. The Scirocco is actually doing pretty good. I'm still not optimistic at all about this thing because this here is the Dragster Katai drag. That's my best guess at the pronunciation with my limited knowledge of Japanese. This one, because it's so top heavy, it just falls over real easily. So I kind of expect this one to still not make it very far, to just bounce off the road and be a failure. But maybe we'll be surprised, right? In any case, it'll be fun because, hey, if I drive it, I crash it. That's my policy. So there will always be crashes, no matter what I'm doing. Anyway, so what I thought I'd do is just see if I have the skill to nurse these things over the jump with a little bit of NOS. So this probably won't be a very long video. I'm ready to fire it up and get started here. All right, so start your engines. Get back the UI so that we can monitor speed, and I can... Well, this one doesn't have NOS. Oh, let me make sure it's not just a UI issue. Okay, so this one doesn't have NOS. If you go back and watch the other video, you'll see what happened is it crashed. I kind of let it not reset, but I let off the accelerator so that it wouldn't fly off of the road. And then when I tried to get it going again, I think that's what happened. Maybe I actually just... Oh, I don't remember the exact details. But in any case, I didn't have enough of a head start. So I felt like it was my fault that it failed when I tried to get it going again, and I didn't make it over the jump. So let's give this one a go. There's no NOS. It's going to be a little easier for me to drive it that way, I guess. And I'm using a keyboard. I have NOS assigned to my control key, so I can tap it with my pinky, and I got both my hands over the arrows. For all you keyboard warriors out here, you know what I'm talking about. And so let's give it a go. But yes, of course, there's no NOS on this in this vehicle. See if we can, how far we can make it. My guess is if I can... It was still driving when it failed to make it over the jump. So there's actually a chance. There's the issue. Okay. Now, see, this is the sort of thing that happened last time, and I just didn't give it enough of a run. Boy, this motor doesn't look like it's going to last. I didn't give it enough of a run, is what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it the best shot that it has. It's not going to make it much farther, though, is it? Yeah, it's almost over for the Scirocco already. So if you go back and watch the other video, you'll be able to figure out which time it went the farthest. I think we're gonna look at this because of the nose. Oh, made it over. Okay, stop. Oh, there goes the wheel. We're still gonna go if we can. All right, that's it. This one is done. How far did it... I'm going to leave it here so that I don't have to keep track of where it is. Oh, no, leaving it here is kind of a bad idea, isn't it? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I don't want to... You know, this seems like an effective way to keep track of which vehicle makes it the farthest. I'm going to go over here and just do a quick F7 and just drop the the husk of a vehicle over here off of the road. Like so. Yeah, may as well kill the engine. Might use a little bit CPU, less CPU that way. And then we'll go back over to this one. And this is where, you know, my limited driving skills may actually be an issue here. I'll go ahead and enable the NOS. And let's see if we can make it over the first jump without NOS. See, that's not. So, oh, wait, it just shifted. There, you see the issue though. It just wants to fall. Okay. Let's try this again. So the part of the problem is it's not enough of a head start to kind of let it build up its speed. So it turns out it is pretty quick. If I could... Actually, I had the brakes on when I went over that jump and still made it. Okay. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. Dyslexics of the world. Okay, that's just my bad. I'm not gonna punish the car for my bad driving. So I'm going to scoot over here, drop it right here, hit the F7 key and keep driving. Back up a little bit. Or a fair amount even. Sounding kind of bad, isn't it? Correct the camera, please. Okay, would you quit going backwards so the camera correction will hold. Oh, it's just so squirrely, it's hard to get that speed up. Okay, this is definitely going better than the last round in the last video. Maybe I'm learning how to drive this thing. Would seem so. Stop, stop, stop. Except for that. Alright, well, what do you think? Should I F7 it back up there? I mean, it's still a viable vehicle. So, I say yes. I say yes. Alright, so we're back on the road. Yikes! And it won't run. Alright, so that's that. It won't start, won't go. Oh, what's that? Huh? Oh, it wants to start, but it just doesn't have enough. It's still actually just turning over, isn't it? It's like it won't go. Yep, okay. Stop doing that. Alright, so next thing to do is to see who made it the farthest, and I think it's a pretty easy guess that it's going to be the Scirocco that actually made it the farthest. Yep, there's a Scirocco over there. Good try there, little van, but a Scirocco did it. And I believe that, I believe it's a pretty valid test that my driving skills maybe didn't play such a role in the outcome. So, as I may have previously thought. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I guess that was just a quick little follow-up to the other video. I'll link to it. You can watch all the other dragsters smash themselves to bits over these jumps, and it's a lot of fun. So I'll put a link to that in the description here, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for being here.